Hey guys, System Error, and this is Rustic Waters 2. Brand new pack smell. So new that it's not even out yet. It'll be out sometime, hopefully next week is the plan, so that's pretty cool. It is a mod pack made by Bullyman, who also made Craft of Titans, which was another amazing pack. Really pumped to try this one. This one is something really special, unlike anything else that you've ever played. Everyone should play this pack. You should all download it right away, except for you can't, hopefully in a few days. Once it's updated, right? So once it's out, I'll add the pack download down in the description on this video, and all the future videos kind of come forward. And yeah, well, I'll probably add their Discord down there too. So really special, solid pack, and we're going to try it out. So this is the main screen here. Looks really cool. I'm going to turn on the music here for a second, because I want you to be able to hear the music on the main screen, because it's actually pretty cool here. Here you go. It has some bubbles going on. It's animated. You're going to see a lot of things in this pack that you haven't seen in other packs. Like I said, it's got a lot of stuff going on in this pack, so pretty cool. Has a little bit of music here, which is not too bad. Gonna go ahead and turn that down here in a second, because when we load into the pack, it's actually gonna get really loud for a couple seconds. I need to go ahead and turn that down, because when I streamed this last night, and I streamed this last night on Twitch, it almost blew out people's ears. But anyway, go ahead and create a new world here. Let's get this going. And go ahead and do this. And yeah, the start of it's actually really neat. What will we just call this one? We'll just call this one Rustic World, I guess. Let's go to Rustic World. I'm going to turn cheats on because I am a big cheater. Also, new packs always have issue. Packs in general just have issues, so I always turn on cheat. But we'll go ahead and load this up here and kind of see how the start goes. This pack has a full kind of like story to it. There's a full story to this pack. And the way they kind of deliver that story is really cool and really unique and very interesting. They have some custom custom mods going on to help them do that. And yeah, it's just a good time all around. I'm actually very pumped for this pack. Yes, Cave Factory will still be a thing, right? So Cave Factory is not going away. I am going to at least finish off the pack for the most part. And yeah, once that's done, I'm going to go full-fledged this. But before that, I guess we'll be switching back a little back and forth, right? So pretty pumped to give this a go either way. I wish that bar would go faster. Why is it at 80%, man? Hurry up and get to 100. Anyway, going to get this going. So yeah, if you played the first Rustic Waters, you basically already know the way it's going to start off here. Well, it's not the main screen, but you're going to be in the ocean, right? It's like kind of a Subnautica start. But this main kind of start here, it actually has like an intro, which you don't see for modded, right? So there you go. We're actually falling out of the sky. There's meteors falling around. Support pod activated.
Emergency hub deploying.
I think I still had that too loud. You can hear that message there. It actually said emergency hub deployed, which is really awesome as well. And this is our emergency hub, right? So we have a little emergency pod for us, our survival. What is that falling? What was that? Was that an animal or was that one of those meteors? I'm not sure if that was a meteor or not. Anyway, so cool. Such a cool start. Am I okay? That didn't happen any other time. Anyway, really cool start here. We got a little pod. We have these hub expansion locks. We'll be able to expand our pod in time, which is really cool. So I see a structure way over there. We'll have to head over there at some point. We got ourselves a little snow leopard up here. I think the name of it is like Deveria. Can you get down here? This happened last time too. They were stuck on the tree. There you go. We have Deveria, our snow leopard, which is awesome as well from Alex's mobs. And then we have these couple items on the ground here. So we're going to go ahead and pick these up. So we got a couple books here. We also have our hat. This hat here, you're going to want to keep this around. It has night vision and respiration 2 on it. Probably be able to recreate that. Looks like just green wool, so not too bad there. That's going to make your life easier all around, just being able to see underwater, as well as, I guess, breathe underwater a little bit. So we have underwater kind of mods here to help us out here. We got that oxygen mod. I think that's the one that does the, what is that mod called? This one, the Subnautica one. The sea moth, right? So that is the sea moth there. In here, though, I want to show you this real quick, too, because it's super cool. So this is the Seared Captain's log recorder. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music and sound up again, because this was a little low. Go ahead and just right-click it.
This is Michelle Valentine, Captain of Recon Frigid Liberty. We launch tomorrow at 0600. My crew is 47 of the finest men and women this side of the Andromeda. It'll take us 3 weeks to reach the jump gate and another 5 to hit Earth. And if all goes as planned, we'll be loaded up and back home by spring. Tomorrow's a big day. Michelle Valentine, signing off.
Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Minecraft just does not have stuff like that, right? So Very kind of immersive kind of quest line there, right? So down here, this pack actually has this many of these logs. I don't know where you get the other logs from. I'm sure we probably find them or something. I have no idea. But as we go, we'll get more and more of those, and that's actually really cool. You also get these items here, these hub fragments, and that's going to be what opens up the expansions to your base. So you definitely want to keep these, and you do not want to lose these, because I don't know if there's any other way to get them, right? And we have 4 expansions we can do to our base. So we have 1 on each wall, plus 1 on the roof. So really, really cool kind of start the pack here. And look at this art. So every quest line has cool art, has a little bit of information there. Go to this one here. This is the first great one. Come down here, you got a whole kind of little blurb about a little backstory and about their world that they came from. And all this stuff, right? It's just a really, really cool, immersive way to kind of present a mod pack and tell a story at the same time. And it has all the stuff that you'd want in a mod pack, and should be a good time all around. So this is going to be the pack we're going to be playing for a while, basically. Like I said, I am going to finish off Cave Factory, but I'm going to be doing this at the same time. And should be a good time all around. So let's go ahead and jump into it here, because I'm actually pumped for this. So let's go ahead and actually jump into the pack now, right? So I was kind of looking at the kind of quest lines here near the end. I wanted to see what the goal of the pack was. And this looks like the main one here, right? So the main goal is to make this jump gate programmer. You'll need to scavenge many pieces of Liberty frigate materials from wreckage on the ocean floor. These pieces of Caladan, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, technology, contain the data needed for the jump gate programmer. And you kind of have to make this puppy here. It's going to make it so you can make a jump gate. With that, you'll be able to probably send one of these rockets to somewhere, I guess. I have no idea. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. But I think this is from that Space Boss Tools mod. I think it's what it is, the rockets now. Yeah, Space Boss Tools, which is pretty cool. Which is basically a version of Galacticraft, right? So pretty much trimmed down version of it, which is really neat. And that's kind of the end game, so that's kind of neat there. I just wanted to show that. This here too, this kind of shape here, this is supposed to be our ship. This was the Liberty. This is what blew up. So that's kind of cool as well. Over here it wants 4 oak logs, so let's go ahead and start that off. We do not have any vein mine in this pack, so when you start off, you'll be punching trees as per normal, which is pretty regular for a lot of packs, but yeah, no vein mine. We do have tools later on like flux bore, stuff like that we can get to. But right now, we are just punching trees and wanted us to get 4 oak. But I know we're going to need more, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more here real quick. We do have torque though, which is a nice bonus. Actually, I should probably break these here. These are the sprouts from Cyclic, right? And with that, we'll be able to make sure we have early food. We can actually make pretty good food early on, I have found out. So that is cool. It also has a felling mod. So once we have an axe, we can actually cut down these trees kind of all by just breaking the bottom block and holding sneak, I believe. So that is pretty quick in here. But I just know we need a little bit of wood. So I just want to make sure we have 2 or 3 trees done. So yeah, pretty standard start, but pretty cool. Like I said, I played a little bit last night. I think I played through the first 2 quest lines. And the level of thought he has put into it is utterly amazing. So I'm utterly amazed at how refined this pack is. Bullyman has really outdone himself, and I hope you guys got to realize that too, because there's not a lot of devs doing stuff like this. Like, we only have so many pack devs that put this much love in the pack, so it is actually really, really cool. So there we go. We got ourselves a crafting table. First one we got is the Rustic Waters 2 guidebook. The last thing you remembered is sitting at a control panel at the recon frigate called Liberty, waiting your descent into Earth's atmosphere. The rest is a blur, but you regained a brain of consciousness as your emergency escape pod plummeted towards Earth. As it hit the ocean surface, it deployed a personal survival hub to keep you safe. You have to muster every bit of your training to figure out what happened and how to survive. So really cool there. Over here, go ahead and grab that. Free cobblestone and fishing rod if we need food. You see wildlife through the glass. Hub, that's a good sign. Food can be found here. Supplement the apples on a tree. Apple sprouts can be planted on any leaf block. So that's why I made sure I grabbed those. So that's cool. Go ahead, I guess, and pop this down. I think we actually take this and craft that with itself. Get ourselves a basic crafting station, which is awesome. That's actually the next quest here. We get ourselves some raspberry jelly sandwiches. You landed with a few pieces of equipment, your Liberty crewman's uniform, and the standard quest manual. Uniform wasn't intended to protect you from the harsh conditions of the planet. You'll want to craft new protection. So there's a lot of adventure in this pack too. A good amount of it. So we'll be doing that in time. This book here, I think it's mostly story, right? So it has like all the story so far. So you can go ahead and read all the backstory. I'm not going to go ahead and read all that. Then it has like telling you information about your hub and the locks and the lockpicks. You can go ahead and read those as well. Lockpicks are basically if you don't want to use the hub and want to just build on the base yourself. Then there's a diet system that keeps, it's like a mood system. You don't get negative kind of perks from not doing it, but if you get it above, you get buffs, so that's kind of cool. Then there's some cubic dungeons, which I know nothing about. This one was messed up. Yeah, the this one's actually talking about food. It's supposed to be about ore locating, so don't worry about that one. I don't know why it's like that. And then this is just all the other information, I guess that's in the book. So really cool little thing there. I guess the first thing we want to do, though, is make the next item, which is over here. It wants us to make a spinning wheel. So let's go ahead and pin that. You just highlight one of these and hit A. That'll bring it up here. Then we have access to it. So I have blast brick from my last playthrough. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually take a look here. Need to make some chest. Let's get at least a chest done. Awesome. Go ahead and do that right there. Go ahead and grab ourselves a wooden hopper, maybe, if we can actually make some slabs. I want to keep some of this as oak because I know we need it. So let's do maybe that right there. Then probably pop that over there. That is cool. And then we got ourselves a wooden hopper from Cyclic, right? That is awesome. Go ahead and see if we grab the gear as well, which takes a bunch of wood. And then we have the spinning wheel once we have a little bit more oak. We're short, man. Awesome and awesome. So we got that puppy. Go ahead and pop that down. Go ahead and grab reward. We get our first axe. And like I said, this has a filling mod in it, right? So if you hold sneak and left click, cut down the bottom part of a tree, it breaks everything. So you don't have to do the trees that way anymore. As long as you make yourself an axe, you're pretty much good to go. So we can get wood really easy now. So I'm going to go ahead and probably grab a couple more of these real quick. That's cool. Also, there's some mod too. I'm not sure what mod's doing that. I forgot to ask Bully Man actually. Which one's auto-planting, auto replanting the saplings? It doesn't do it 100% of the time, but sometimes it drops, I guess, replants the saplings for you, which is nice as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab a few more. That's good. Got a good amount of stirred wood. So you can see you get your wood really quick, even though you don't have an excavate, which is awesome. And then I guess the next thing it wants us to do is go ahead and make a shears, right? So we'll go ahead and make one of them real quick. We don't have any tinkers too, so I'm not making a tinker's table for that reason. There is no shears in this pack. Let's go ahead and grab some oak shears. That's good. These won't last very long, so I might as well go ahead and make a couple pairs of them. That's cool. We need to get ourselves some leaves here, which is totally awesome and really good. It means we can actually go ahead and replant our sprouts there and get them growing as well. I think Torque works on those as well, if I remember correctly. So that is cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. Go ahead and get all the leaves that we can very quickly and get to the next part here. And we have that, whatever mod it is that replaces the tool on your toolbar. I love that mod because it wasn't in the last one we were playing, the Cave Factory. It just makes your life so much easier. It's just such a quality life thing. Also, one thing I noticed too, and I probably already messed it up. Oh, it still worked. If you break too many of the actual leaf blocks on the trees, you can't fell them anymore. So you can't break the bottom block and have them do the thing with the auto breaking. So you might not want to break all the leaves on it. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over here. Once, let's go ahead and, what is it here? Make some string, right? The string's going to be made by, I believe, compacting down leaves, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right here. You make these bundled leaves, then use them in the spinning wheel, right? So let's go ahead and try that out. Looks pretty simple. Do that. It's a cool little start machine, actually, the spinning wheel. It's actually pretty neat. I don't know. I think it's from Autumn. I think that's what it's from. Autumn 2 is what it was? Yeah, Autumn 2. Basically, you right-click it on the top, and then it comes out the bottom, which is pretty cool. And some items take like 4, you just click longer. And then you just gotta do this, and we are getting, I think, 4 string every time we do this. I think it was 4, it might be 3. Doesn't matter too much right now. Yep, we got our 24. I might as well go ahead and convert the rest, because I don't think there's any use for those bundle of leaves at this point. So let's go ahead and use it all up here. Yep. And sweet. So we have that now. Go ahead and grab ourselves a good set of shears. Need some wool here, and then I think we need to make a bed right after this. I think it is the whole point of this, right? Oh yeah, that is not the recipe. Oh, the wool, actually, I remember the recipe, is 4 string in here. So you use one, then you just keep right-clicking. Then I'll use another one, then I'll use another one, then I'll use another one. And that's how you do your early wool. So that's kind of neat. Kind of forget about that, but pretty cool all around. There's 2, and then we need 1 more of these right now. And then we got ourselves a bed. Nice. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a bed. Then we'd sleep. Although we have night vision, I'm not too worried about that right at this point. But I'm sure at some point it will be a issue. So that's good there. We got ourselves a pickaxe, and we got ourselves a sword. So we're all kitted out now. Let's go ahead and put you into 1, put you into 3, and my axe in 2. That's good. Awesome. So the next thing it wants us to do is start making strainers. So we need to make some more hoppers and some of this stuff. Looks pretty easy. All easy stuff. Might as well go ahead and convert most of this wood over, because we're going to definitely need that. How many of these do I want to do? Do I want to do 3? Actually, let's do 3. How many did it want us to do for the quest? 2. I'm going to do, we'll start with the 3. 3's good, I guess. There you go. Let's go ahead and grab them. And of course, we'll need strainers as well. So let's go ahead and hunt them down. Go ahead and grab these. These have durability. They kind of just pull resources from the water, kind of for free, right? But they have durability and only last so long, so I guess that's the thing. What are we short on? I did not really look at that. I guess we just need a few more sticks here. That looks good. Go ahead, grab you. Grab ourselves the strainer. Look at that. We're just flying along now. So the next thing we want to do is probably get these into water. Try to think about how to place these down here in a way where I can access them, but still get down there. Maybe something like this. Let's go ahead, do that and that. Sweet. We need them in the water. They're going to be low, like this. They have a efficiency system with this mod, right? But I'm not going to worry about the efficiency right now. Realistically, I should not have them all sitting in the water like this to have them running at max speed. We'll get a little bit of penalty, but I'm not too worried about the penalty right now. I just wanted to get us resources. Go ahead and do that. So the next thing it's doing here, I guess, is going ahead and just going to pull resources out of the water, basically. We can use it for food and stuff, too, with these other ones, the fisherman strainers, but I don't know if we can even make those right now. We need some bamboo. But every time this gets to 100%, we should get a drop here. We actually get a bone. I guess we go to use on the strainer here. You'll see the different things that we get. So depending on the strainer, I don't know if that changes the percentages or not. It might be just different durability. But this is the one for the, I guess, the fisherman's one. And the other ones look like they're all the same loot table. So this will be the way we get our first gravel, dirt. And it's like the driftwood, there's an issue in my version when it comes out. That should be fixed in yours. But right now, when I smelt down driftwood, it doesn't do anything. But what it's supposed to do is you get a use out of here. You actually get 4 oak logs. So it's a way of making it so you don't have to cut down as many trees, which is actually really cool. So yeah, really, really cool kind of start there. We get a potion of Swift Swim, I don't know what I just said, and a couple oak drawers here. That's actually a really good thing to have over here. Probably throw them like right here. And we can take the drops out of here, I guess, and pull those out of here, which is awesome. I can also grab some hoppers, I guess, and put like a chest like right there. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Just to automate this a little bit, just so we're not checking all of them nonstop. You have to replace those strainers from time to time as well, so that is definitely a thing that you'll end up doing. Let's go ahead and make a couple more chests. We're waiting on a little bit of resources here now anyway. Go ahead. I guess we need 3 hoppers, and then we need a chest for at least a chest. Go ahead and do. All right, there. That's good. Go ahead and grab ourselves one more chest. That looks good as well. And then we just, I already had the hoppers up there too, didn't I? Let's go ahead and do this. Sweet. We got 2. And then we just need a few more slabs, and then we'll be able to, get these, I guess the collection of the items automated a little bit here, just so we're not doing it so manually, right? That's good. Grab our chest. I think I used one too many, but that's fine. I will use that other hopper later on. That is good. That is good. Look at this, man. We're just already doing the automation. We're just crazy like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and head down here, I suppose. And I'll end up wanting to have... There's also bad mobs in the water, too, so be a little careful. There are some bad fish and stuff. I had some fish trying to mess me up. We've got a whale over there doing whale things. He's having a whale of time, apparently. Sorry for the dad joke. It just happens sometimes. I am a dad after all. Anyway, that's good. That'll pull all the items up there. And I should be able to access all that stuff from right here, right? So that'll work for now. That's functional. So what is the next quest here? Next thing we want to do is go ahead and make a furnace. He gave us some stone there for free. So we can actually go ahead and use this cobblestone. Make ourselves a furnace. It's reskinned. They were all reskinned in the initial one. So that's kind of why that's going on there. We're going to probably need some more wood here. And probably wait on a little bit of resources. What did we get for reward in that one, though? Charcoal coal can be turned. Yeah, we got mini coal in here, too. So that's good. So we can use that for smelting. I'm going to go ahead and cut down some trees and get us some charcoal real quick. And let our strainers pull up some goodies, and then we'll come back here. There we go. I think we have enough charcoal now. So we actually have 42. Cut down a few more trees, so our axe is almost broken. Uses a little durability for every log it actually breaks when you're doing the felling, right? So that's the thing. Went ahead and made us a chest here just so we have some storage. We have 2 of these hubkey fragments already, which is awesome because it means we're almost ready to open up a new section here, which is actually really cool. And that's good. Also went ahead and made a couple more drawers. So over here, the drawer recipe, just that, just 4 chests, couple oak. Get those, get some 2x2s. And I got everything pretty much filtered except for I think we're getting gunpowder, right? So we're getting gunpowder here. We're also getting fish turd, which is really odd. I think we have a quest for a bunch of gravel as well. So we go here and here. Is it this one? Maybe it's not the next quest here. Now we need to do the sluice and stuff first. So I guess I'll go ahead and drop that off. But this is going to be stuff that we sift down. So we're going to end up sluicing down dirt and gravel, I believe. But we need to go ahead and make a wooden sluice. So let's go ahead and grab a sluice here. Go ahead and get that pinned real quick. That is awesome. And what did we get in this wood here? We get ourselves a bucket, a free bucket. We need to go ahead and make some of these machine frames because that's going to be used in the sluice recipe. So let's go ahead and see if we can get them done. We need some oak here. We don't have connected crafting inventory. I found a solution for that later on, but since we don't have tickers, right? But we have to wait until we get to it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our wooden gear here. There is one for later on that was kind of designed in the pack as well. It was a mod I've never used yet too, so that should be cool for our early game kind of inventory system, which should be nice. Go ahead and grab that. Grab ourselves some of these machine frames. That looks good there. Then we need to just go ahead and make some sluices, right? So we got that. Use that one hopper that I made by mistake. It found a use. Go ahead and grab, hopefully, another wooden. What do we need here? One more chest, right? Go ahead and grab that. A little confused every time I see a chest recipe, because you notice when I pick it up here, if I do this, I guess this right here, it starts with that crate. And I go, what do I need there? It just confuses me a little bit. I mean, that's good there. Got our 2 sluices, which is awesome. We got our hub key fragment, which is amazing. And I guess we'll go ahead and make a cloth mesh, and then we'll go ahead and use that hub key, because that thing is kind of epic and really good. So anyway, go ahead and grab our string here. That's cool. We need 2 of these. Make sure we make the right one. Yes, this one from FTB Sluice. Got 2 of them, which is awesome. Get some driftwood, which I can't utilize. You guys will be able to smelt that down. And we get some free glass here. So we can take these fragments, right? So we've got 2 of these hub key fragments. We've got 1, 2, then we've got 3. We go ahead and combine those, right? Just like this, you get this hub key expansion, which is totally awesome. And you're going to want this. This is going to be a big change in your life. Big quality. So all you do is go over to one of these hub key expansion locks, right? And you just right click. And when I right click, you get a cool sound, right? So cool sound, hype, right? But you also get a big room. So we've got a big giant room here for us to expand our base in. So this is going to be how you kind of expand your base underneath the water. Now there are stuff up on the water too, right? There's an island over there. We'll head up there at some point. There's an island over there I can see. But I'm not sure if you can build up there. You probably can build up there. But if you build up there, why play the pack? Build under the water. I'm demanding it. You have to build under the water. I mean, there might be something that we have to build up there at some point. But I'm going to be building down here because it's just way cooler to use the hub. But anyway, go ahead and grab our sluices here. Probably put one here, one here. Get a bucket. We need to start actually sifting things down. This is a little painful at first, right? But we have to deal with it. I think each one of these can hold 10 buckets of liquid, right? So let's do that. Awesome. Get it filled up here. Cool. And then go ahead and do the next one as well. Then actually start doing a little bit of sifting here. Can't remember if these ones can output to a chest. I guess we'll check that real quick. I think these ones could output to a chest. Maybe not. Maybe we need the iron one to do that. But either way, we'll find out. Go. Let's actually make some chests here and kind of test that. Because if so, it'll make my life a little easier. If not, it'll just be a little bit more messy for our inventory. But we'll live, right? Go ahead and grab you. Did not check if we have danks in here either, do we? Do we have danks? No, we do not. So we can't do any filtering like that. So what we want to do here, I guess, is go ahead and grab some gravel and stuff. Let's actually look at the quest first. So once I have 16 gravel and dirt, let's go ahead and grab them. So there's a gravel, there's a dirt. We'll get 2 more quests on there. We get some iron, which is awesome. And we get a juicer. Actually, before we do anything, I'm going to show you an awesome recipe with this juicer. I didn't know this one, because usually what I do with the juicer is make this juice right here. This is just my muscle memory, right? This one, I usually make apple juice. Don't make apple juice, man. You're a sucker if you make apple juice. You go ahead and do this one. You get fruit punch, and you get 16. It basically fills. I mean, I guess they're both pretty much the same, aren't they? Now that I look at that. I still want this one better because it fills more of my food. So I'm going to end up making these ones because apples are simple. Also, I didn't plant my apples, did I? Let's actually go ahead and do that. There you go. We get them kind of planted here. All you have to do is kind of put down some leaves. Go ahead and grab the spreads. Pop them down like that. Then you can actually twerk on these too, right? So they'll end up growing. And you don't have to worry about food. So our early food is to keep taken care of just with this right here, right? So you just kind of let it all go, just like that. And I don't think you right click. I think you actually have to break them. But you always get the sprout back, right? So you don't have to worry about that either. So everything is good, man. I think you can actually make more of these too, right? Oh, you can actually make these. That's weird, actually. I find that odd. What if you ended up messing up all your little sprouties? Wait, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and drop that off there. What do we need next? Oh, we got a little quest here. We get our first loot reward too. Combine the 3 hub key fragments you have received to a hub expansion key. It can be used to unlock the hub. We don't care about that. Note that the sidewall expansions are medium size and cubicle. That's not medium. That was big. Require a ladder or elevator. I think that one's for this one up here. So at some point we'll end up doing the one on the roof. That's the one for the elevator and the ladder, right? Anyway, we got a chest there. I want to get that. Where's this? Let's go ahead and see what we get. We got ourselves... Whoa, we got a Prudentium and a golden hopper. So a fast hopper and I guess Prudentium for later. Oh, we got a seed reprocessors. This is going to be for mystical agriculture. We can't do anything with this right now I'll just put it down. Can I actually break that? I shouldn't probably. Yeah, I can't break it. But it'll be for reprocessing the seeds and getting some extra essence. So that'll be cool when we actually have the ability to use it. For right now, it's actually just a decoration. Anyway, that's cool. We should go start sifting things down now, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So the way we're going to be sifting things down, I believe, is taking the meshes first. Let's actually use them because they're kind of important. Put one here, one here. Go ahead and put some dirt here. Then you go to use on this, guess. Check that out real quick. You go to sluicing. You can see kind of the drops here. So a good amount of copper, iron, clay, redstone. We got tin, we got silver, we got coal, and that jazz there. Then we'll be doing the gravel as well. So you go to the gravel here. This one has a higher chance of iron. Looks like nickel. And everything else looks like it's pretty much the same, except for the numbers have changed. I guess it has aluminum as well, so that's the thing. But I believe if you go to the meshes as well, right? Go to the mesh here. I think we can do the coral as well. So you go cloth mesh, right? Go to use on that one. Yeah, you do the different corals to get all the different seeds. And depending on which ones you do, like these ones give you the trees and stuff, right? So you can get all the different trees there. And then you have your regular resources and all that jazz, right? So you have the different materials. And we're getting that coral right up there. I think we can also use that coral to process it to get dye as well. So that's another thing to get out of it. But our life is this for a little bit. I think I actually need 8 copper to be able to do this quest here. Then we do that. Then we actually get into botany pots. And it looks like it wants us to grab some of that bubble coral as well. Hey, Deveria, do not get on my face. Do I have any more of those pink ones? I do too, right? Well, I have some kind of prerequisite. Wait, why didn't I actually do that one? Isn't this bubble coral? That's the wrong coral. Oh, I haven't got any bubble coral. Oh, this is bubble coral. Guess I need some more doors here, too. Okay, I'm just smelted down a little bit of copper here. Went ahead and made a couple more doors, so we have them. Went ahead and sifted down a little bit of materials. Like we have like a little bit of tin, zinc, other stuff, right? Also some iron, right? I meant to grab some more iron. Where's iron at? Iron is... That's iron? Is that iron? Yeah, that's iron. There you go. I think we need... Actually, we don't need to smelt this down right now. What am I doing? Let's go ahead and leave that there. I did accept one more quest, too, the water bucket. So you can make creosote oil using in-world crafting. This is done by dropping charcoal clumps into a source block. Don't need to worry about that one, but we got it for the quest for accepting the bucket, which is not too bad. And down here, the next quest I actually do. I went ahead and grabbed that one, too. Let's grab you. It wants us to make a copper furnace, but I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead and do a quest. That's kind of later on here, too. We actually go ahead and make the manual pump right now. So we're going to go ahead and make a manual pump. It's going to make using the sluices a lot easier. I just want to go ahead and make the upgraded furnace first. It also wants to make a speed upgrade, I believe, as well. Just so it goes a little faster. We'll be able to have a faster furnace, basically, is what I'm trying to go for. I guess we need this, too, right? So we go ahead and grab this furnace. There you go. Then we go ahead and take that and pop that there. I think that test takes copper around it. I think it's the way it works. Let's do you. Awesome. And pop you there. Get ourselves a copper furnace, which is awesome. Probably going to want some regular furnaces as well, so I may have to grab some more cobblestone. Don't know if we have any more cobblestone right now. We actually do have 8 more, so let's actually grab a regular furnace as well. This one, once I upgraded, like right now, it's a little faster than a regular furnace. It wants us to make a speed upgrade too, right? So go ahead and head back into here. Go to tragic start, I guess, right there. Go ahead and grab that quest there. We got another hub key fragment, which is nice. Once I make one of these augments, so this thing here, it's going to be twice as fast, but it's going to burn more fuel, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Guess we need 1 more stone. Go ahead and grab a couple of them. That looks good. And down here, we need a sugar cane as well. So just go ahead and get ourselves a piece of sugar. And we should be able to go ahead and make that upgrade, too. Oh, we need paper as well. Hopefully I have enough of this. Do I have enough? Grab you. And you. And hopefully this is a normal recipe, because I can't remember. Is it? It is. Look at that. We win. Go ahead and actually make our augment. Awesome. Now we have a slightly faster furnace. We'll just go ahead and pump that down here. Go ahead and grab our augment. Pop it in there. You see there, uses up twice the amount of fuel. Which is something you want to watch about, right? You probably wouldn't want to make your charcoal in this one. But you get a reward for this one too. You could actually make your charcoal in this one, right? So this one makes it so it slows down the cook time by 1/4 of all recipes. But it heats up the furnace twice as much, meaning it smelts twice as much. So that is actually pretty cool. I want the fast one for you now. So put that back in there. I want to go ahead and get that one done, I guess. And the next thing I want to do was the pump, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that. What do we need here? I guess just 2 more buckets. Not sure if we're going to get the buckets back on this recipe here, but we'll see here in a second. This is going to make our life just easier with the sluices, right? So let's actually grab 3 buckets, right? Let's do you, you, and you. Looks fantastic. Grab ourselves a manual pump. that is cool. And then we'll probably change the way these are set up too, because that is not going to quite work like that. I want to take a manual pump, maybe put it like right here. Then we'll put a sluice. Oh, that's not a sluice. Go grab a sluice, pump it right there. Prop another one right there, I suppose. Then we can go ahead and do our bucketing from here, actually, which is awesome. So the way this works, you just right click, and as you right click on it, it builds up time, right? So that's kind of stored up time, which is awesome. We need water underneath this for it to kind of work properly. So let's do that and that. I didn't notice either if those buckets are in the crafting table. We actually get to keep our buckets, so that's awesome. Go ahead and grab a bucket of water. We need to get a bucket underneath here, so let's actually get a bucket real quick, just like so. Oh, I need a magnet really bad too. Oh, do not go down to the bottom of the ocean, sir. I need you. Wait, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pop that there. And what that'll do is start bucketing the water into this automatically. You just need to build up time on it, right? So you can sit here and build up, I think it's 5 minutes, then you start taking damage. But it only uses up the time when it's actively pumping water, which is awesome. So what I can basically do now is grab more gravel, right? And more dust. And instead of having to bucket the water, I just need to put this stuff in here. Now later on, we'll be able to automate this with Crate. So you can automate these oak sluices with Crate only. You can upgrade the upgraded sluices using other methods, right? But these ones can only be done with Crate. So that's going to be the only way we can do that. But for right now, at least I don't have to bucket. I just every once in a while come up over here, build up some time, and it'll just do its thing, right? So you could end up having, I guess, like 9 of these in a row if you wanted to. Just have a big kind of line of them, right? Run back and forth, putting resources in them, and getting your stuff pretty relatively quick. Also, I'm not sure about this. I didn't check this out. Let's go ahead and do that. And this here, can't remember if they output or not. I don't think they do on these ones. We'll see really quickly if they auto output into the chest here. If so, no, we'll need the next one. So the next ones will be able to do that, the iron ones. But for right now, this is a much better way of doing it. You see that it doesn't really use up much of the time. It'll probably only do it for maybe a second right there because it just bucketed one more bucket of water into each one. So really, really good way of doing it. Even though I kind of skipped progression a little bit, I do kind of advise you to do that because it's going to save you a lot of work. And okay, I think we go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.